Hello everyone, my name is Apple Guy, and welcome back to the episode of Minecraft. In the previous video, we did some things that I'm blanking on right off the top of my head. We fought a raid, that was pretty cool at the farm. We also got to show off some montages, and actually it's nighttime. I have some montage to show you right now. This is a montage of me getting some gunpowder, because I like to get gunpowder. And now it is a Minecraft morning. As you guys can see, I've been pretty, hello. Hi. I've been pretty active with the note blocks lately. It's kind of been my jam, and, I've been enjoying it a lot. So I think note block music is going to continue to be kind of a staple here in the Minecraft series. And speaking of note blocks, I've got these ones set up for kind of a throwaway joke. Let's see if anyone knows what this is. Alright, there we go. If anyone knows what that is, you're an old Minecrafter. Okay, this guy showed up, and check out what he's got for sale. He's got all sorts of things. He's got podzol, which I don't really care about. He has these. These are small drip leaves, I believe. So I want to buy some small drip leaves. And he also has these. This is moss blocks. And I think the small drip leaves, I don't know what they do. Can't really place them on anything. Maybe they're like a cave decoration. It's a caves and cliffs item, I know that. I just figured I would buy it because it's, useful, I guess, to have around. It's gonna go right into the plants blocks. The moss, on the other hand, is something I'm actually excited for. Let me show you guys something really, really quickly. It's actually in a different world. So in my previous video, I mentioned wanting to see what the island would look like here if I chose to change the color around. And what we are here, we're actually in the world I did the world tour on. I went through and I did a command to replace the island's sand with moss. Now, I liked the idea of moss because if I come over here, let me get some regular old dirt and show you guys something. So in this little patch of moss, I'm going to put some regular dirt. And you can see how the regular dirt kind of stands out. It's got like more of a yellowy or yellowy green color. It's the traditional dead grass you'd see in an acacia biome or something. I also don't know why it's raining. It's not really supposed to be doing that. We are in a desert. But yeah, it, as you can see, it just kind of livens the place up a little bit. We have been living on the sand biome for quite a while. Now, I'm not sure if I actually want to do this or not. I'd like to get your guys' opinions. But this is what the island could look like, basically, is what I wanted to show you guys. With that, we're going to head back to the normal world and start farming some moss. So I haven't decided if we're actually going to go through with that plan or not. However, I figured it would be worthwhile to invest in the moss, and that way we can work on building up a stock if we choose to use it or not. Now, moss is a very interesting block, and for once, the Wandering Trader is actually useful. It's pretty wild. You've never been useful before, but I guess it's the only way you can get some of the new blocks. Anyway, what we're actually going to do is a lot of things. I've got a lot of thoughts going on in my head. So first things first is the creeper farm. I said we're going to build a creeper farm today. I don't know how to build a creeper farm. I did one in a creative test world. It did not work, so I'm not quite sure what my plan is for a creeper farm. I know I should want one, and I do want one, but I legitimately do not know how to make one. And because of that, I'm putting that project on a bit of a hold. Another thing I want to mention is the Overlook Hotel from The Shining. That is a project we still have not finished. I don't know when we're going to finish it, but I know it will eventually happen. Right, so the moss. Basically, there's no real good way to automate this. This is going to be like my underground facility, I think. I want to clean this place up and make it like my laboratory. I want to have farms like this going on, so I don't really want to mess this area up. Oh, speaking of farms, that one just went off, actually. Got us some bamboo. I want to make a bigger bamboo farm, because you can use it for fuel. You can use it in furnaces and stuff. Okay, so if I don't want to mess this place up, I should probably get out of here, right? Basically, how moss works is you have to overtake different blocks to grow it. So let's go to somewhere that I don't really care about. It works underground and it works on grass. So let's go to the underground, actually. Is there something here? There is. Excellent. As you can see, I've been torching up the area, so this is all torched. See, if you do that, more moss grows. And you can mine it. There's also these. What is that? That's an azalea, of course. And there's also the moss grass. What block mines moss the fastest? Is it just the fist? I guess the fist works. Yeah, but basically, as you can see, you can come here and you can take up the moss, and this is how you grow it. I'm sure there's a way to grow moss faster. In fact, I bet there's a way... Why don't we do some experimentation with moss, actually? Let's see something. Ah, the surface is up. Okay. Yeah, let's go back to the surface, and I want to see something really quickly, because it's very possible we can make a moss farm. First thing I want to see is, does moss take over cobblestone? It does not. Okay, but that's fine. It does take over smooth stone. And we know smooth stone is a block we can get. What I'm trying to think of is a way we can automatically farm moss. And that would be basically a smooth stone generator, or several smooth stone generators. And then I want to see if moss can be broken by pistons. Because if a piston can break it, or if there's a way for me to break it using a piston, then it can be fully automatic. And if not, then I will have to, I'll have to make it to where you like AFK it, you can hold down your button or something. So let's see here, let's see what happens if we do that. Okay, the moss it just moves. And I suppose like a crusher of some sort wouldn't be a thing that actually exists in this game. Yeah, no. Okay, so, because I'm trying to think of a way you can break the moss. I suppose Ravager, maybe? TNT would work the best, but I don't have enough gunpowder for TNT. I do want to get TNT going at some point, though. I think it'd be very cool. Okay, so with that in mind, then, what if we had... We're going to need more pistons, which means we're going to need iron, which means we should probably smelt some of the just gargantuan amounts of iron that we have. Here's some gold, put the iron in, some gold, put the iron in, make these into blocks. Just absolute ton. We should do some more piglin trade. We should do stuff in the nether. Alright, I think maybe we're gonna build a nether base at some point. I always say we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, but you know, we're gonna get to it at some point. Okay, let's take all of this, and what else do you need? Redstone. Take some redstone, and let's make some pistons. How many pistons can we make? Oh, I need to make planks first. We can make 6? That's it? Oh, we need cobblestone. Duh. Alright, there we go. How many pistons can we make now? 15? Do it. Awesome. Okay, so we've got a lot of pistons. Let's go ahead and... let's do this. I want to do some redstone today, I guess, is what the plan is. Alright guys, I have been here trying to make a moss farm for forever. And, well, needless to say, I'm probably been recording for an hour, and this video is definitely not an hour long, and I'm feeling hot and angry. So what we're going to do is none of that nonsense. What the goal behind it was, I don't know if I cut it out or not, I'm sorry if I'm explaining this a second time. The original idea behind it was, if I just go and I farm up all sorts of smooth stone infinitely from a smooth stone generator, push it aside, and then I can hit it with the tools that I have to make it into moss, and then from there I can continue forth. That was not as easy as it should have been. It was very difficult, in fact, and I grew frustrated. And so we are here now in a random spot in the world to just make a whole ton of moss. Because this is easier than any redstone machine could have done it. Now, obviously, I'm going to have to do other things in this video now because making moss alone is not content. I cannot call it a day off of making moss by itself. So we are going to make some moss, yes. We will be, you know, exploring new moss mechanics. However, we are going to gather some up and then basically say we're done for now. And that's solely because we were going to move on to other things. Now, I have no clue what those other things are going to be. I did mention that I wanted to make that area below, I don't know if I mentioned it, actually, I might have cut it out. But I would like to make that area below the my house, where that like that cave is. I want to make that into like my farm's lab. I want to have all, make it nice and geometric and have all sorts of things going on in there. However, for the meantime, I'm going to be avoiding it like the plague, because I am in a very angry mood. Now, it's a very good thing I had no plans tonight, because if I had plans and that had failed, I would have quit a lot sooner, actually. So maybe it's unfortunate I didn't have plans. Because if I had plans, I would have stopped. I would have said, hey, you're doing too much, you got plans to get to. So, yeah. My voice hurts, I'm angry, so, yeah. But as you can see, we're getting some moss now. Definitely not enough to convert the island, but like I said, I'm still waiting on your guys' feedback for that, so leave me a comment either in support or in opposition for turning the island green. You saw what it would have looked like, so if you're for it, let me know. If you're against it, let me know. At this point, I would also probably be on either side, solely because I kind of hate moss. Tried to farm it for like an hour. It didn't work. Heated at that. So yeah, but I think in here we have more moss. Great. Now we're gonna need a place to store all this moss, and here's the problem. Let me bring all my redstone stuff back too. If I don't bring it back, I'm gonna lose it. Not like lose it as in like get angry. I'm gonna lose it as in I will not be able to find it. Right, but another problem we have is our house does not have enough storage. You know what? Just to calm me down. So wonderful. So glorious. Our house doesn't have much storage. That's a little bit of a problem, ain't it? You're gonna need to store things to make sure you can access them. Although we did just add all these new things, so it totally would fit if we wanted it to. I'm gonna go ahead and make like a secondary chest over here for plants. I did say potentially an expansion of the house was in order. I did say that. And I was thinking, I could expand to a secondary basement. I can make this basement larger. But I think there's a place in the house we're severely neglecting. We've completely forgotten about it, and it's time we refocus on that. So, ladies and gentlemen, to actually do something today, what we're going to do is go to the attic. Yeah, a lot of people who are brand new to the series won't even know this house has an attic. And the answer is, it doesn't, question mark. Here's the deal. When I designed this house, I made sure that it had a roof. A roof is pretty essential to live in Minecraft. Can't live without a roof. But I chose to fill it with sand. And I chose to fill it with sand because I was lazy and I needed to make sure mobs would not spawn. So, in order to counteract them spawning, I just filled it with sand. We had tons of sand because we were in a desert, and I had to mine out a hill that was here to make the land flat. And as such, it resulted in us having what you see before you. Now my question is if I'm gonna put a way to get up, where is it gonna be? Because it has to be kind of unobtrusive, but also, oh gosh, I don't know what that glitch is, guys. I have no clue why sometimes I can just walk through hazardous things. I think it has to do with the elytra, but it bothers me. Right, but if we go up here, you can see, here we are in a little flat space, and we can mine this out, get rid of all the sand. I filled it up so that monsters would not spawn in the attic. Now, if I'm going to leave that there, I should probably, let's make it permanent. You know what? Semi-permanent. I don't have spruce. Okay, I guess it can't be too semi-permanent then. Oh, whoops. Alright, yeah, let's get torches. I have a torches chest. You might ask why I have so many torches. I have this many torches because I go on missions underground to light up the caves. And when you're down there lighting up the caves, you need something to light them with. Bam, you need a lot of torches. Okay, so let's put this here, and then I'm going to strip these logs. And then I'm going to put the rest of this here. and then get us up into this with our torches in order. Okay. So yeah, there's room up here. It's not a whole ton of room, and it wouldn't be very glamorous. But we totally could have something going on up here. I don't know what we would have going on. Like I said, not a very large space, not a very glamorous space. If we need mass storage, we could put it up here. I don't think we could put like brewing or anything. We couldn't put any big items. But it's so weird to think I filled this place with sand and now I'm coming back to it. It's very, very bizarre. But yeah, we can mine all this up. This actually leads us over, so if we continue down this pathway, which I think we will, we'll probably mine it all up. Even if it's just to light it with torches, it's a more elegant means than just, like, sanding it. But if we headed down there, that'll actually take us to the center circle of the house, and then if we continue further, it will take us to the far circle. So it's all connected. We can have one gigantic hallway system, and I'm sure we could clean it up to be a little nicer looking. As far as like maybe filling in these bottom sections or whatever. But yeah, here we are now. We're in the main circle of the house, the big one where we start every episode. Well, not every episode, but we start the episode sometimes. That would be all in right here. And we can get through here and continue to light it up. I've got tons of torches, so I'm going to be very generous with my lighting. I don't want mobs to spawn. Although, as I said, if we're going to be up here, there's going to be things instead. So some pet peeves. I don't like how it's mostly 2 blocks tall. I like being able to jump in my Minecraft houses. It just feels claustrophobic otherwise. I want my Minecraft man to have a big, nice house. Nice, big house. You know, I'm thinking maybe we could do... I don't know what we would put up here. You know, that's the problem. Like, I'll mine it, sure. I just have no clue what's going to go up here. Right? And I guess maybe we should probably start with one room and take the rest of it later. I'll finish out this room and then we can worry about the rest of it later on. But yeah, it would be nice to have, I guess, just extra space to expand to. Okay, so let's deal with what we have going on right now. All right. Let's get some stone bricks and let's get some lanterns. All right. Some stone bricks and some lanterns. If we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this right. Stone bricks and lanterns. Do I have stone bricks? I have some stone on hand. Okay, so that'll become stone bricks. And I think I need iron nuggets, right, for lanterns? Is that right? It is. Perfect. Can I go back to ingots now? No, that's fine. Okay, great. See, and now our sand chest is just going to get a workout. But hey, we'll have room for a bigger, newer sand chest. And that'll be wonderful. My grindstone is right here. We don't have an ender chest. Maybe that could be something we could work on. We could work on getting that. Okay, perfect. All right, let's go upstairs now. This is going to be kind of a shorter video, I think, because I'm exhausted. So, yeah. But basically, if I lock, like, all this stuff off, like that, I just make the room, like, perfectly, like, spherical, okay? And then I can get my lantern and hang it up. You know, it kind of looks like a creepy dungeon. It's not the absolute best. Is this all necessary? That's necessary. That's a corner stair. Not only is that necessary, I have to replace that now. Boop. Oh, okay. Corner stair. Perfect. This is a slab. I can replace that. Great. Okay. So, you know, it's kind of a bit of a dungeon, I'd say. But if we put things right there and things right there, I think what we could do is make it nice. You know, it doesn't have to be great, but we can make it a little nicer. Okay, let's go ahead and make some double chests. Okay, perfect. Some double chests. Put those back, put that back, put that back. And then we can put it up here. And it's a very nice little thing to have. Doot doot. Doot doot. Doot doot. Yay! Bigger storage room! And then what I was talking about here was if we went through and we did like this, till you get into this room, and same with on this side. I guess at this point though, you would need to have some sort of lighting, and these are all probably they're stairs. I knew they were stairs. They're always stairs. Okay, great. Yeah, so we could do like a trapdoor entrance up there maybe to get back in from the elytra faster. We have this room now, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I feel pretty awful. Physically, I feel terrible. I just spent so much time doing a redstone project that didn't work. So I'm probably gonna end off this video here in our brand new terrible dungeon. I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please hit like and subscribe, and tell your friends about the series if you think they would enjoy it. It means a lot to me when you guys find videos around. I'll catch you guys all back here next time for the next Minecraft video. Until then, as always, take care.